Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stingers Field. It's a beautiful day for soccer, and it is the home opener of the men's soccer team. It's alumni game as well here at Concordia as the men's Stingers team takes on the UQAM Citadins. My name is Colin van den Amele alongside Blake Saraga on production and Mo behind the camera, a good friend of mine on the reserve team helping out as we are ready to get set. These two teams had quite the story, finishing 4th and 5th. The Concordia Stingers just edging past the UQAM Citadins to make it to the playoffs, where they eventually lost in the semifinal game at Sepsum against Montreal. In the last game of the season, the Stingers managed to win an important 1-0 game here at home that pushed them into the playoffs. However, it was narrow, and starting off this season, both teams losing by the same score of 3-0 against Sherbrooke. Both teams looking to bounce back and get a result here, looking for 3 points and their first win of the season. The Concordia Stingers playing with Amadou Alion Diop, London Brown the captain, Zakiel Bro, Madi Jaleb, Luxin Jr. Villis, David Kofi Etoman Amla, Dennis Razvan Kolici, Maxime Doutre, Narek Kologlian, Milos Tubic in goal, and Malik Abdul Diakite at number 45. On the other side, Hans Jr., Najeme, Ahmed Monsef Mesran, Mohamed Lassidi Yula, Donovan Lowe, Mokpa Emil Wellet, Fasoro Fernan, and Goran as we are underway. Younes Agnoun, Ariel Beza Martinez, Enzo Elafroy, Sean Altidore, and Elliot Buhur in goal as Concordia get underway with Zakiel Bro on the ball. Playing it around the back. These two teams always similarly matched. Typically a good game head-to-head last season. Concordia in their first game against the Citadins drew in a 1-1 game. And finally, as I was saying earlier, won 1-0 in that big last game of the season, putting them into the playoffs. Nice touch by Kologlian. He'll hold on to it. Still spinning, tries a shot, and it's eventually cleared away by UQAM. Kolici trying to get at the ball. It'll arrive here on the near side. Emile Ouellet stepping onto the ball. He'll play it forward, but it finds Zakiel Bro, who will calm it down and reset with Etoman Amla. On the far side, it's Diop into the middle for Kolici. Typically on that right center back spot, we see Longuier Dubé, but Diop gets the start today at the home opener. Zakiel Bro will hold on to it, play it on the near side for Etoman Amla. London Brown, the captain, seasoned veteran for Concordia, always a steady presence in the midfield. Diop at the back, head up looking for an option. Under no real pressure, so Concordia content to hold on to the ball. Bro will loft one forward. That one only finds the head of a defender, and it's parried away and finally put out of play, with Diakite putting pressure on for the Stingers. Stingers coached again in the second year by Kuyagbi Ingongba and Christophe Dutars on the other side for the Citadins as the ball is put in play. Kologlian trying to create something. It was put in. And the Stingers will recuperate it on the far side with Luxin Villis. The 1-2. He gets it back, but that ball's played off him, and it'll head out for a goal kick. These two teams both know that this is an important game of the season so early on. As we know, the Montreal Carabins, they like to sit at the top of the table. Sherbrooke already getting 2 wins this season against these two teams. So once again, 2 middle team tables that are fighting for 3 points here. Ouellet will play it forward, trading on the near side. Nice slide tackle to put the ball out of play by Bro. Yula on the throw-in. Najeme back to his keeper, Bour. Over on the far side, Altidore. And the ball is put out of play for a throw. Citadin get it rolling again. Mezran on the 1-2. They fight for it on the far side. No one really has it, and a foul called by the linesman, and that'll be Citadin ball and a reset in play. Bourg for the Citadin. Najeme. Back to Elliot Bourg. Mezran and Bourg. A little miscommunication is played to the back. Diop will handle the pressure, run it to the far corner, and just thump it away toward Kalichi. That one picked up by the Citadins, and once again they control. Mezran trying to create. Luxian Villas puts it out of play, and Altidore will take the throw. And Goran showing for possession. He doesn't get it. Altidore will reset. Nice ball in the direction of Yula. He's met there by Ituman Amla. Yula again. Ituman in front of him, but this time Yula steps away. Makes his way into the midfield and plays a nice ball forward. It's a 2-on-1 at the back. Bro getting back on the near side, holding, shooting, and making the save. Great opportunity for Emile Ouellet to open the scoring, as the Citadins are not done yet. But a great job by Milos Tubic with the hands. Ouellet shooting right on the keeper. Had a good opportunity for UQAM early on. You have to wonder what kind of miscommunication at the back leads to a 2-on-1. As we see a nice turn by Jelab. Kalichi, can he keep the play going on the far side with Luxian Villas? He'll deliver a ball into the box, and here's a chance, and it goes just wide. Diakite with a glancing header, trying to put it in at the back post. A great connection, but he just can't guide it in. And these two teams trading chances early with only 6 minutes gone by. First it was Emile Ouellet. As we see a stoppage in play on the far side really early on in the game. This is not what you want to see. Only 6.5 minutes gone by. A player down. That's Lo Mboka. And he's hobbling to the sideline, and it looks like he'll be taken out. He was the one who played the ball for Ouellet on the near side, and unfortunately his game comes to an early end. The Citadins get it rolling once more. On the hold-up play, Altidore will drop it back. Citadins with a really unique jersey. Hard to see their jersey numbers as it's collected by the Citadins. Calm in possession at the back. Can they break out? Nice turn by Ngoran, still on the ball as he charges forward and switches the play nicely on the near side for Yula, who can bring it forward. Nice ball in the direction of the far side player. That's Mardi. He just came on. And the Citadins will hold on the far side. Mezra trading with Mardi. Here is Mardi, who was just announced by BR Stadium announcer, playing a 1-2 with Mezra. And a foul called by the referee in a promising position for the Citadins to try and open the scoring here at Stingers Field. Taking charge of the ball is Mohamed Lassidi Yula. He's had a few good touches here in the first half, looking to create, looking to play forward. Free kick is about 27 yards out, not too far to think about. Yula standing over the ball, looking poised to take this free kick. He'll have a go. It's well hit, and it's put over. Great save again by Tubic. And that was a beautiful hit by Yula as the ball was heading towards the top left corner, and it needed saving. Concordia had a good chance early on in this game as well, but right now it's the Citadins coming to the field, showing that they're ready to play. The in-swinging cross is in the hands of Tubic. Rather unconvincing, but he has the ball in the end, and he'll get the play going again with Zakiel Bro. Diop, who saw more minutes towards the latter half of the season last year. A good addition to Coach Kuyabi's side. And that's a poor pass in the middle by the Citadins and recuperated by the Stingers. UQAM 4-6-2 last season. Once again, proper mid-table side as this ball is played forward towards Kologlian, who picks it up, looking to show his feet. Nice move. What can he create? Stepping back inside, and finally he's denied at the entrance of the box, and Yula will take charge of clearing it away. Kologlian, a new player on this men's soccer team. We haven't seen him last season, but so far with 10 minutes gone by, showing that he has some skill to show on the near side. Diop for Villas takes his touch in stride, trying to make his way down the wing, but he's denied, and the Citadins will take the ball away from him with Ngoran in the middle, distributing and giving it away. Diakite had the ball for a moment, but once again, it's in the feet of Altidore. Streaking forward, doesn't have too many options. Still, he goes on in front of Kalichi. Altidore trying to put it in the box, and that one's blocked by Kalichi, and it'll go out for a corner. Yula to take the in-swinging corner. He'll take it short, get it back towards the top of the box, holds on to it, sends Zakiel Bro the wrong way. Nice delivery on that ball, and it's headed just wide. And it'll go out for another corner. That was Ngoran rising up, and the referee says it took a deflection, so we're going to see another corner by the Citadins, who up to this point are well and truly knocking on the door, looking for the opener. Ulafroy will take this near side corner. He'll play it towards the top of the box. This is Beza Martinez. They'll just hold on to it and send it back. Bringing it forward is Agnoun. Nice ball into the middle, but the poor control and a nice back heel sends the Stingers away. Here's Kologlian running with it. Didn't have too many options. Kalichi will send it towards Luxon Villas on the far side, and Kologlian has it once again at his feet. Turning, spinning, and he'll play it back, and the Stingers reset with Diop. Tubic. Maxime Doutre. Zakiel Bro. Long ball to the far side, looking for Villas. A peach of a ball. Beautiful control. Villas plays it forward. Diakite, hold up play. Villas tries to find a pass. Played forward, and coming out of goal necessarily was Elliot Bour to grab the ball and take it away from the Stingers after what looked like a promising play. Beautiful build-up and nice intricate passing by the Stingers, something that we want to see more of from this team, as last season it was quite a lot of thumping the ball to whoever could get to it. Rather uncoordinated, but we can see that Kuyabi is finally having the impression that he's wanted on this team. A little more coordination so far. 14 minutes gone by as the rain begins to fall here at Stingers Field, changing the complexity of the game. A slippery surface, a slippery ball, harder to control. Maybe a few more loose passes, loose touches. But right now it's the Citadin in control. Little slip by Mezran, but he keeps it moving. Citadin look cornered in. Finally, they get it away, and Mezran will send it forward in the direction of Altidore, but he can't get to the ball before Zakiel Bro, and he takes a fall, slamming the ground furiously. Cologlian, as we can see the effect of the rain as the ball slipping around with not much control at the moment. And that's a poor ball picked up by Maxime Doutre. Nice turn by Jaleb. That ball played forward for Diakite. Coming on his left foot, a shot, and that one's driven low. And Bour, who had some trouble with it, still has it in the end, makes the save for the Citadins. This is the first of 4 straight home games for the Concordia Stingers, looking to get some momentum here at home. Last season, they started off with an impressive 4-1 record, losing their first game of the season, but going on to win 4 straight. It was quite the story, but eventually, after those 4 straight wins, they went on to finish 1-5-1 in their last 7 games. And so that's not something they want to do again this season, looking to stay consistent in front of their fans. London Brown. Diop. He'll take his space. Still, he goes Diop, making a run forward, but finally it's stripped off him. And the Citadins will try and counter. Streaking is Elliot on the near side. Elliot Ouellet on the ball. Looking for options. Cutting in on his left foot. He'll float one into the box. There is Diop, who recovers well, and London Brown calm in possession. However, he gives it away to Yula, who gets taken down by Kalichi, and that'll be a free kick. Yula once again standing over the ball with Enzo Ulafroy. Yula with a great delivery on his first set piece. It looks like for this second one, they're going to try and swing one into the box, looking for the tall players. Sean Altidore in there, and Goran as well. And that one's only met by Stingers players, but a swing and a miss by Martinez Beza. Beza Martinez, rather. And Goran will play it forward. Zakiel Bro. Diop puts it out of play. Kalichi with a foul in the middle. He's upset. However, he got none of the ball. And that was clearly a foul by number 18. Mizran to the far side. Given away by Mardi. Zakiel Bro back for Tubic. Etoma Namla. Zakiel Bro London Brown. Diop. London Brown, who loves to drop low in this role, and that's why the quality of his passing for Luxon Villas on the far side. What can he create? Keeps it in play nicely. Swings one towards the top of the box. No stingers around. Kologlian trying to get there. Mezran picks it up and he'll play it to the far side. And Mardi will settle it down for the Citadins. Earlier on in his Stingers career, London Brown found himself at right back, but the coaching staff saw his potential as a ball mover and put him in that CDM role to exploit his beautiful passing, his calm presence on the ball. He's now Concordia's maestro in the middle. A long shot attempt, and that one bounces over the goal. It looked like Elliot Bouhour would get his hands on that, but Madi Jelab really challenging the Citadin goaltender. And it's out for a corner. Concordia with a good chance. London Brown to deliver an outswinging set piece. London Brown to deliver into the box at the near post. Maxime Doutre was in and around, but it's the Citadins who get to it, and Beza Martinez gets it out of play off London Brown. Or not, rather. It's going to be a Stinger's throw with Etoman Amla. Maxime Doutre plays it back. A poor one puts Zakiel Bro in a tough spot, but number 4 handles it well and keeps it going for the Stingers. Diop with a nice ball to the far side. Villas tries to get to it, but he can't get there. For Ulafroy. Diop. Maxime Doutre. Stingers picking up the intensity. Zakiel Bro. He'll hold on to it and send it back for Diop. Looking for options. It's Villas. Diop. Bro. As the Citadins in a low block. Concordia under no pressure whatsoever. London Brown was fouled and the referee will bring it back. Eula committing. Kologlian standing over the ball with London Brown. London Brown scored a free kick against the Montreal Carabins here at home in what was ultimately a 3-1 defeat, but it was a very nice free kick from the captain. We'll see what he can deliver on this opportunity. Kologlian chips it forward into the box. Diakite is there. The ball is rolling. Who can find it? Elliot Bouhour. He'll get play going once again with Ngoran. Put him in a bit of a tough spot. Nice turn by Diakite, but recovering well was Mizran. Launched forward. Diop with the rejection. Kologlian has the ball go over his head, and it's on the near side with Eula. Finding space, looking for Altidore, who's running onto the ball, and Diop comes to the back to clean up. Promising opportunity for the Citadins. These two teams so evenly matched. Hence the quality of the games between these two, often resulting in goals. Eula to take the throw in. Ngoran loses the ball, but he'll try and recover, and once again Kologlian on his back will poke it out of play. Jaleb and Kologlian applying pressure together on 13, playing in the 6 role. Doutre heads it out of play. Eula. Ngoran. Diop at the back. Sends it towards the near side. Karate kick by Etoman Amla, but the ball was out of play. London Brown heads it on. Kalichi under pressure from behind, but he gets it away. Diakite trying to settle the ball down. Nice hold of play for Villas on the far side. Once again, sent forward for Diakite, who can't get there. Trying to apply pressure. Kologlian coming in as well, but Elliot Bouhour, alert to the situation, gets the ball away. Maxime Doutre under pressure from behind, does well to get it back to Diop, and the Stingers will reset. Kalichi. Nice ball for Jelab, who couldn't control. The Concordia Stingers with so much turnover this year. Lots of players coming in and out, some players coming back. They believe in this program. They believe in the quality of the team. And right now it's up to Coach Kuyabi to find the right pieces to the puzzle as they look to head to nationals this year. Ultimately, the big goal. Kologlian trying to play it forward. Can't do so. It's picked up by the Citadins. And one thing that was prevalent for this team last year was just a lack of quality in the final third. Always a few good passes and then just given away, as we can see on that play with Kalichi. Yula. Engoran. To Mardi. Now playing on the near side. Challenged by London Brown. And sent back for Zakiel Bro. Diop. Villas. Nice ball forward, looking for Diakite. That one's met by the defense. Kologlian lets it go over his head. London Brown settles. Maxime Doutre spreads it out wide. Alma tries to send it forward. Kologlian brings it down. Kologlian leaves it for Amla. Nice ball into the box, looking at the far post. Villas is there. Kologlian brings it down. On his left foot, he cuts back inside. A shot is blocked. Maxime Doutre getting on the rebound. Kologlian looking dangerous in this first half for the Concordia Stingers. Diop. Beautiful control by Kologlian, who brought it down. Had me believing he'd shoot it on the left, kept back to the right, but just couldn't find the finish with the defense in his way. Kalichi with a Villas run on the far side. He saw it, but ultimately the pass into the hands of Elliot Bouhour, but it's good looks from the Stingers. Poor pass by Bouhour, picked up by London Brown. He'll bring it forward, brought down from behind by Yula, and that's his third foul of the first half, and rightly rewarded with a yellow card by the referee. And it's a beautiful position for a free kick. Concordia looking to take the first lead of the game. So Mohamed Lassidi Yula, the first player in the referee's book. He's been active in this first half. Jaleb and London Brown standing over this set piece. Only Luxon Villas back for Concordia. London Brown steps over it. Jaleb will take the shot, and it's headed! Saved! Rebound is there! They can't put it in! Kologlian with the glancing header. Beautiful save by Bouhour. It was on the line. Bro poked at it, but finally cleared away. The Stingers can't get any closer than that. And it stays 0-0. Unbelievable. Lovely delivery by Jaleb. The perfect height in the right spot. Had the Citadins completely beat on that cross. Perfect execution, but the result just lacking for the Stingers. Diop forward. Diakite in the area. Bouhour as well. Drops the ball. Finally gets to it just before the line of the box. And he'll settle it down for the Citadins. Bouhour, who has looked really sharp in this first half. as we approach the half-hour mark. Bourg to the far side. It's brought down by Ulafroy. He'll get it to Mezran in direction of Mardi, brought down. Streaking onto it is Ulafroy, a bit heavy for Eula, and the Citadins put it out of play themselves. London Brown, beautiful control, plays it back but gives it away. Mardi's touch disappoints, and it's out of play for a goal kick. Tubic. Diop. Bro. Nice ball. Jaleb. Here's Etoman Amla streaking on the near side. Jaleb gets the 1-2, and it's cleared away by Najeme. A good first half we've been treated to so far. Luxon Jr. Villas on the far side. Nice 1-2. He'll play it forward. Diakite. This is nice from the Stingers, but ultimately fumbled by the Citadins, and it's put out of play. Nice tackle by Villas on the far side to put it out of play. Altador can't get it forward. Villas. Jaleb. Beza Martinez gives it away. Diakite fighting for it up top. Bourg forward. Mardi can't bring it down. Etome Amla. Poor ball by Doutre. Gives it away to Ngoran. Mardi on the near side, and Etoman Amla watches it go out of play. Cologlian. Amla. London Brown under pressure from behind. Still he goes on. Referee says no foul, and Eula will take it. Villas cleans up. Beza Martinez. Elliot Ouellet now playing on the other side. Citadins pick it up. Now streaking forward with a chance. Still rolls onto it, and he's taken down just on top of the box. That was Mezran looking dangerous, and another promising position for a Citadin free kick, and Eula already knows he's going to take care of it. This one significantly further out for Eula. Eula to take that one straight into the wall. Ulafroy was standing over the ball as well, but Eula on set piece duty today. Mezran, who's looked dangerous in these last 5 minutes. Jaleb, Kalichi, wide. Etoman Amla plays a through ball in the way of Diakite. Good save, Elliot Bourg. Elliot Bourg, who's been busy so far in the first half. Concordia with a myriad of chances so far, but unable to convert. Can they find the back of the net on this set piece? Cologlian to take. Low driven delivery, and that one's easily put out of play by the Citadins, who defend the corner. Najeme. Ngoran. Najeme. Yula. Difficult ball to control. Comes off his head. Etumanamla gets it in play. Kologlian stepping away from a challenge, but he can't get away from Najeme. Beautiful play defensively. London Brown tries to keep it alive, and it's eventually out for a Citaral throw. Yula. Diop. One of Concordia's main offensive threats last season was Olivier Roy with 3 goals to his name on the season. He's currently on the bench watching on, and that's a potential threat for Coach Kuyabi to bring on further on in the game. Diop and Bro play catch. Itmanamla brings it inside. On he goes by himself. Nice pass for Kalichi, who controls. Itmanamla will spread the play. Villas on the far side. Itmanamla now in a midfielder role, loses the ball. But Villas will clean up, and Amla will get back to left back. Bro. Nice ball forward, looking for Diakite. Can he get to it? Gets a shot off, and that one's off the defender and out for a corner. Diakite looking dangerous up top. Jaleb to take this corner for Concordia. Another in-swinger. Better delivery at the front post, and Doutre. Another good opportunity for the Stingers, but it's Bouhour once again. They just cannot solve him at the moment. That corner played at the near post, as we've seen these last few. Mizran under pressure. Villas strips him of the ball. Mizran. Diakite now on the far side. Plays it into the box. It's cleared away. Ouellet settles it down. Ulafroy gets it out of play. Off Doutre, and it'll go out for a throw. Zakiel Bro settles it down for Diop. Villas. Jaleb. Diop. Bro charging forward. Looking for Diakite. Can't find him. Kalichi will loft one. Kologlian waiting for the ball. A shot, Diakite, and it's Boer once again. 45 for the Stingers. Couldn't quite get the connection on it that he needed to beat Boer, who's been sensational in this first half. As the Citadel number 1 spreads the play to no one, and it'll be a throw-in for the Stingers. Diakite holds the ball up well, brings it forward, tries to find Jaleb. It comes back to him. He gets taken down. Referee says play on. Mezran will try and bring it forward. Doutre picks it back up. Kalichi holds on under no pressure, finds Jaleb, plays it to the far side. Nice ball for Villas, streaking onto it. Cuts back, low-driven cross is put out of play, and the Stingers really pounding on the door now with another corner on the far side. Diakite has looked very dangerous in these past 10 minutes.
On the corner for the Stingers, your captain, London Brown.
London Brown, the captain, to deliver. Concordia all over Buhur, giving him no room whatsoever. Lots of movement in and around the box. It's played at the front post. It's loose, and they clear it away. Concordia's corners have been so dangerous. A loose header, and Mardi running onto it and cleared away by Villas. Really important defensive play as Cologlian tries to keep it alive. Can't do so, and it'll come out for a Citanan throw. Tough spot there at the back. Properly cleaned up by Villas. It's Amla offering his apologies towards number 12. Mardi. His touch lets him down, and it's back in the possession of the Concordia Stingers. London Brown. Bro. It's Manamla under pressure, being watched by Mardi. He'll hold on to it, try and play a 1-2 with Cologlian, who just holds on to it himself. And it's properly defended by Yula, who has been noticeable here in the first half. Doutre. Bro. Diop. He'll advance the ball. Diakite tries to find Villas. Miscommunication on the far side. And it rolls out once again. London Brown. Kalichi in the holding midfielder role. Diop for Bro. Lots of space that he can run into. Another lofted ball. Diakite looking forward. Elliot Buhur collecting. Kalichi with space. London Brown looking to create. Nice ball in the way of Cologlian. Good control, cuts in on his right foot. Cuts this way and that, playing with his food. Amla with the centering attempt, and it's played out by Yula, who's had a lot to do so far in the first half. Amla, Cologlian, put out of play by Beza Martinez. Corner kick. Stingers with another chance. Elliot Bourg getting ready, as his 6-yard box is absolutely crowded, jam-packed. Almost all the Stingers in and around the box. Jaleb, nice delivery, running onto it, and it's in! Diop with the first goal of the Stinger season, and it's properly deserved as they lead 1-0. A streaking run from the top of the box, and Concordia take a 1-0 lead at home.
By number 22, Amadou
And how fitting for Amadou Diop to score for Concordia.
Goal scorer at the 42nd minute of the match.
When he scored in the first home game of the season last year, I called him Villas when he scored his goal, and I am so happy that I was able to give him the credit he deserves on that goal and call him by his name. Kalichi, as the Stingers take a 1-0 lead at home, and they have deserved it. So many chances. Elliot Buhur has kept the Citadels in it, but rightfully, 3 minutes before halftime, the Stingers lead. Cologlian getting a bit confused with the ball, and it's played out by Najame. Decent hold-up play is turned over, and Diop, the goal scorer, will look to distribute. It was a beautiful assist by Madi Jaleb. Perfect corner. We've seen so many good deliveries from him in the first half. And the Stingers finally convert on one of their many, many opportunities. Diop. Amadou Diop really settling in to that starting center back role. Usually, as I've mentioned before, where we see Longuet Dubé, but he's been very commanding, strong in his role, and now he has a goal to his name as well. But here's Beza Martinez with a long shot. Good save. Played back in, and it's Amadou Diop with a slide tackle to get it away. Villas comes back. Tubic with a great stop, diving to his right. And Jaleb will play it in the way of Diakite. 1-on-2. He's the only one around. What can he create all by himself? Still trying to go forward, but that would have been something sensational if he could have converted basically 1-on-5. Beza Martinez controls. Poor touch by Altidore, and it's cleared away. Diakite will try and bring it down, does well. Finally, it's played away from him by Ngoran. Switch to the near side, Yula. Nice play by Amla to get in front of his man, and he draws the foul. As we creep towards halftime in what is a 1-0 Stingers lead here at home. Alumni game as well. Diop. Kalichi. Villas. Diop. Tubic. Amla gets it back to Bro. Into the middle for Kalichi. Once again, looking for that long ball towards Villas. Nicely brought down. Villas still charging forward, but his touch just a little bit too heavy. Ouellet on the far side being watched by Doutre. Stingers playing with so much pressure as they swarm the opposition. Jaleb. Villas. And that ball's put out of play by Ngoran. Stay tuned after this game. The women's soccer team playing the UQAM Citadin as well, half an hour after this game concludes. And that will do it for the first half. Amadou Diop puts the Stingers on top by 1 on a headed goal after multiple corners, so many opportunities, one finally converted. And going into halftime, the Concordia Stingers have their first lead of the season, looking to guide this one home after another 45 minutes of play. Stay tuned. In 15 minutes time, we will be back with the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stingers Field as we get set for the second half. Concordia leads 1-0 off a goal from Amadou Diop off one of the many corners they had in the first half. Concordia looking to hold on to their 1-0 lead, maybe add to it, and leave this game with 3 points. However, it won't be easy. The Citadins will not fall easily. They will fight back and try and bring the game to them. We will see what this second half has in store for us. As just based off looks, it seems no changes so far for Concordia, similarly so for the Citadins. Had to turn on my mic for B's intro as well. The stadium announcer always bringing the energy as we are underway in the second half, with Ngoran getting us underway. Kalichi getting to the ball on the near side. Ulafroy. Beza Martinez cutting in on his right foot, tries to play in the cross, can't do so. Villas gets in his way, and now he sprints forward. Diakite, the hold-up man. On the far side, Kologlian will switch it. Villas, nice control, gets brought down in the box, and rightfully so. It's a penalty for Concordia 30 seconds into the second half. Beautiful play by Concordia. Diakite with the hold-up. Play to the far side. Kologlian with the switch. Nice control by Villas. And it's a penalty for Concordia. And it'll be Nareg Kologlian to take it for Concordia. A chance to double their lead early in the second half. As the referee blows his whistle, Kologlian perfectly dispatched. Beautiful penalty by Kologlian, and Concordia doubles the lead. It's 2-0. Top right bins, a beauty by Kologlian. No doubt, as Elliot Bouhour dives to his left. No chance to make that save. Kologlian's first goal of the season. Not a part of the team last year. And so that might be his first Concordia Stingers goal. I do know there are some returning players, so that might not be entirely true. We will find out. And Concordia come out of the gate firing in the second half. Beza Martinez. And Goran immediately under pressure, gets it past Kologlian. New addition to the game, Mathieu Traoré on the pitch. Ouellette on his left foot shoots, and that one's saved by Tubic. Bobbled the ball a bit, but picks it up and gets it rolling for Bro. Traoré seems to be the only change for the Citadins. We'll have to see who he subbed on. Free kick for the Citadins. Eula, who had a busy first half, receiving a yellow card, conceded the corner that led to the goal. High delivery is cleared away by Villas. Diakite tries to hold it up. Mezran will play it back, and Traoré will send it back for Agnoun. Bourg, who was tremendous in the first half. So many Concordia opportunities parried away by number 1 in yellow. Traoré being watched by Jelab. Mizran, Traoré, calm two-touch play. Elafroy forward. Kalichi gets his head on it. And Diakite with the chance, streaking onto it on his left foot, and he pokes it in! What a finish! So calm, disguised shot, and it's 3-0 Concordia. A goal out of nothing. As he nonchalantly pokes it in past Bouhour, and the Stingers are running away with it now. So his first goal of the season as well. And heads are low on the Citadel side. They're wondering what has hit them. 4.5 minutes gone by, and they're down 3 goals. But what a finish by Diakite. That's a striker's goal right there. Didn't even think about it, knew what he wanted to do, and executed perfectly. As Amla gets taken down on the far side, and Concordia living life here at home, making the alumni proud. A second half start of dreams. London Brown. Diop. His pass for Kalichi doesn't reach his intended target. Diakite applying pressure on Ulafroy, and he concedes the foul. Ulafroy. Mizran can't control. Diop will just launch it forward, and Kologlian can run onto it. It's another mistake at the back by the Citadels, but they recover, and he is way outside the box. Bouhour picks up the ball outside of his box, and everything is going wrong for UQAM. Kologlian tries to take it quickly. That surely must result in a card of some sort. And Elliot Bouhour, who momentarily loses his head, is going to receive a yellow card for his mistake. And the Citadels have lost their grip on this game.
Yellow card given to goalkeeper number 0, Elliot Bouhour.
Just a momentary lapse in reason. And Concordia with another good opportunity to make it 4. How crazy would that be? 3 goals in just about 7 minutes if they can execute on this play. But this has just been a disastrous start to the second half for the Citadins. Everything that has gone wrong has gone wrong. Jaleb and London Brown standing over the ball. Jaleb to take, and Bouhour makes up for his mistake, picking that ball out of the air calmly. Traoré on the far side. Do the Citadels have anything left in them, or is this second half just going to be a formality? Diop. London Brown. Etoman Amla falls on the ball, but the referee calls the foul. London Brown looking to switch the play. He does nicely. Villas brings it down. Villas, long range, rather ambitious, testing the nerve of Bouhour, who looks a bit rattled here in the second half. He's seen 2 goals in 5 minutes and then picked the ball up outside of the box. So they're going to test him here in the second half. And we're also going to see the resolve of this Citadel team if they can muster up any kind of comeback attempt, let alone a successful comeback. Down 3-0 early in the second half. Njame. Yula. Traoré can't get to the ball before Etoman. Bouhour thumps it forward. Zakiel Bro, 2 hands in the back of Altidore. Referee lets it slide. Doutre for Diakite, and that pass doesn't connect. London Brown with a nice interception. Altidore tries to poke it forward for Ouellet, can't do so. Here is Elliot Ouellet on the ball, stepping away from 1, 2 challenges. Beza Martinez plays it out wide. Mizran trying to create. Slips it forward. Ouellet and Amadou Diop commandingly takes care of business in his box. And that'll be a goal kick. And Ouellet is down, holding his left knee after the challenge. And it's not looking good for Ouellet. Training staff will take a look at Ouellet, Emile Ouellet, see how he's doing, if he can continue in this game. Coach Dutart on the sideline getting a substitution ready in the case that Emile Ouellet is unable to continue. Amadou Diop standing over him as well, checking to see if he's all right. It was a good challenge by Amadou Diop, doing what needed to be done, taking care of business in his own box, making sure that Ouellet couldn't get off any kind of shot on goal. But that's the way it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, a round of applause, please. Presented with number 10 from the Citadin, number 6, the Citadin, Emile Ouellet.
So Emile Ouellet gets to his feet and he'll head towards the bench. Gets a round of applause, a light one from the crowd here in attendance. Bro. Emile Ouellet had that amazing chance early on in the first half for the Citadin, unable to convert. It was a good save by Tubic to deny him on that chance. Went rather quiet for the rest of the game. I haven't seen too much of him. We'll see if he re-enters and has anything else to offer. Etoman Amla's ball gets intercepted. Traoré plays it forward. Altidore with a poor touch, but still gets it forward for Mizran. Diop takes him down from behind, and it seemed like he got the ball from here. It looked like a good challenge inside the box. Referee visibly disagrees, and we'll see the verdict. So it's going to be a penalty kick for the Citadin.
Penalty kick again over the UQAM Citadin.
Altidore with what looked like a poor touch, just poked it forward past the defense. And last-ditch defending by Diop means he brought down Mizran in the box. And it's a penalty for the Citadin and a chance to get them back in the game. Lots of game left. Altidore will be in charge of penalty duties. So Diop with a goal in the game, some crucial tackles, and now gives up a penalty. Lucky not to receive a yellow card. However, only for a moment, it seemed like he did get his foot on the ball. But I guess when you're committing a tackle like that from behind when he's through on goal, the referee is not going to be very lenient, especially 3-0 down. So it's Sean Altidore taking his steps back. Does he have the confidence? Does he have the nerve? Sean Altidore misses! Sean Altidore showing how the day has gone for the Citadin as he rolls it wide. A terrible penalty, a terrible day. And that is a moment he'll want to forget. What an eruption from the crowd as well as they watch that ball roll wide. The coaching staff for the Citadin looking utterly and thoroughly defeated as Emile Ouellet gets subbed off. Giancarlo Spacagna comes into the game for Maxime Doutre as well. And it is just not the Citadins' day. Spakagna with his first touch of the game gets it to Kalichi, and Diop will send it sky high. Kologlian couldn't bring it down, and then Goran will send it back. So what could have been a good opportunity to start a comeback attempt. Ooh! Mizran with a nice nutmeg, down 3-0. Plays it into the middle, gets fouled. He was the one that was through on goal. Kologlian with a nice turn of his own. He'll play it forward as this game gets kind of spicy. The crowd is involved. Jalab, one-on-one. What can he do? Sends his man, cuts inside, and gets a bit too excited as he tried to bend it in on the left foot. The Concordia Stingers are oozing confidence with an hour gone by in the game. It's been a fun watch as they've been rewarded so far. Mizran, who despite the score has looked good. Yula brings it down, tries a little spin. Citadins player showing their skill. Kalichi for Spakagna. Jalab asking for the ball. He'll get it. He has a chance now to play it forward to Villas. Running down the far side. What can he deliver? The cross almost goes in at the near post, and it's guided away by Elliot Bourg. Concordia are not happy with 3. They want more. Trying to run up the score as they have a corner on the near side. London Brown on set piece duties. Brown on the corner. Flying in is Diop. It's cleared off the line. Blow off the crossbar and again, and it's in. But it's waved off. Concordia putting the ball in the back of the net for the 4th time, but the referee denies the 4th goal. It was Diop looking for back-to-back. And then Bro who finally put it in, but a foul in the box denies them their 4th. And we play on. Mizran on the near side. Nice switch for the new substitute. Traoré does well with that difficult pass to turn. And it's poked away from him by Spakagna. And Goran. Played back. Agnoun. Bourg goes the other way with Najeme. Najeme looking for any kind of options. We'll switch it to the near side. Villas read it. Mizran sends 2 players the wrong way. He's looked good here in the second half. Villas coming from behind, keeps it in play, plays it forward. Diakite, nice touch. What can he create? Plays it into the middle. Kologlian, who scored the 2nd goal of the game, spreads it out wide. London Brown to deliver into the box. Diakite looking for it, but that cross wayward and out of play for a Citadin goal kick. Altidore trying to get to the ball. He was pushed in the back. Mizran on this near side, asking for the ball. Traoré with his head up. Can he find him? He'll keep it going in the middle. Beza Martinez will switch it to the new right back. And his poor pass was cleared off Zakiel Bro. And it goes out. Beza Martinez on the far side. Altidor's pass goes out of play. It's been a rough afternoon for number 23 in blue. Hasn't had basically any chances so far in the game, and ultimately when the biggest chance came to him, he put it wide. Another substitution for the Citadin. Beza Martinez makes his way to the bench, and coming on is Dylan Nguelebanga. Mizran. Traore under pressure. Kologlian gets a good foot in, and it's Diakite to bring it the other way. London Brown back for Diakite. Heavy touch with the right foot, and he's still going, Diakite, but Elliot Bour gets it away. Yula. Matala. Mizran. Nice switch to the other side. Matala almost falls on the ball, but keeps going. He'll play one into the box, looking for Altidore, but it's Diop in the way. Specagna to clear. Pass launch forward. Villas will see it into the hands of Tubic, who has not been very busy apart from the penalty early in the second half. Diop. Kologlian, nice touch. He has Villas streaking, and it's put out of play by Olafroy. Guy in the crowd wants some kind of cheer, gets none. Tough watch. Nuele Banga trying to keep it alive. Villas on the throw. Diakite. Villas will play it back. Diop. Bro. It's Manamla. Nice ball forward, looking for London Brown. Boo gets to it first. Matala. Boo under pressure. As we see Victoria Lawrence trying to promote the local bake sale. And looks like our producer Blake is running to get his chance. Poor pass by the Citadin will find its way out. Urafroy couldn't handle that one. New substitution on. Abdelwasi Filou is on for the Citadin, replacing Younes Agnoun. And as predicted, this second half with the score so high and what was a big blow for the Citadins in that penalty miss has somewhat turned into a formality as both teams just looking to drain the clock. Citadin going through the lineup, getting their players some minutes. Nguelebanga in and around with Altidore. Here's Hugo Ray. Nice turn away from pressure. Plays it forward. Nguelebanga running onto it. Amadou Diop in front of him. 27 against 22. Nguelebanga goes with his left foot. Will try and get around Amadou Diop. Looks like he fouled the Concordia center back, and he did. And it'll be a free kick for the Stingers. Tubic will send it into the midfield. Traore heads it on. Matala. Ulafroy back to his goalkeeper. Traore under pressure, gets stripped. Here's Jaleb with a shot, and Bouhour picks up the rolling attempt. Najeme. Matala gives it away. Etoman Amla fighting for the ball on the ground. It's taken away by Yula into the midfield for Mizran. He'll keep it going. And London Brown picks it up, clears it away, because on the far side, lying on the ground, looks to be Etoman Amla. And the training staff will go check in on number 15 for Concordia. He's been good in this game, noticeable at left back. Some good touches, some good passes. Trying to fill the big shoes of Obeng Tabi, who was quite the star at left back for Concordia last season. He, unfortunately, this season unavailable to play with the Stingers. And another substitution for the Stingers. Diakite will make his way to the bench. 1 goal in the game. Very beautifully poked past Bouhour, kissing the left post and finding its way into the back of the net. He'll sit on the bench. He's ran his race, and coming in to replace him is Christopher Kalin.
As always, a big thank you to Sean Christensen and the rest of the Concordia Athletic Therapy team.
Turned over in the middle. Long range attempt by Cologlian. Ambitious. Matali on the far side. Altidore trying to create, ultimately out for a goal kick. Diop. Under pressure on the left foot, he'll clear it away. Brandon Phelps in the game now for the Stingers as Etman Amla finds his way to the bench. London Brown has passed on the captain's armband. Mizran running. Nice ball to the far side. Trying to get there is William Lee. Matali. Mizran. Back to Matali. Heavy touch. And Itoban Amla still in the game, so Phelps comes on for London Brown with a quarter of an hour remaining in what is a 3-0 Concordia Stingers lead. Matali, Altador, Lee, Amla, Kalen tries to control and turn, couldn't do so, cleaned up by Najime. Hugo Ray. His ball towards the near side is just a bit too far out of the reach of Nguelebanga. Villis to take the throw for Concordia. Kalen brings it down. Nguelebanga puts it out of play. And Villis will do it all over again. Jelab plays it forward. And that looked like a handball by Kologlian. Linesman didn't see it, but the referee did. Jelab having words with the referee. Hugo Ray to take the free kick. Nguelebanga to Hugo Ray, who needs to do it again. The pace of the game has slowed down noticeably. Both teams just watching the seconds take off the clock. Bourg. Ngolan. Ngoran for Matala. Traore gives it away. Phelps. Jelab, nice ball. And that was offside by Ricardo Rina, who also makes his way into the game. Prominent starter last season, coming off the bench today. Spakagna trying to clean up. Lee fighting for it. Kalen falls down. Traore will send it back. Ricardo Rina trying to apply pressure, and Matali picks it up on the far side. Looking for Altador. Plays the ball into the middle. William Lee showing his speed on the far side. Keeps it in. Lee dribbling. Trying to get away from Spakagna, who stays with him. Spakagna again. And it's off Matali and out of play for a throw. Amla. Spakagna. Mizran. Hugo Ray. Najeme. Ngoran. Matali. His cross attempt is blocked by Kalichi. Ngoran gets it back, still charging forward. Multiple challenges he evades. Ngoran again. He gets tackled from behind. Referee says play on. Ricardo Rina can bring it forward, trying to counterattack for Concordia. Traore all up in his grill, but he can't take it away from him. Ricardo Rina, on he goes, gets taken down at the top of the box. And it'll be a free kick for Concordia. Ricardo Rina with an inspiring run. Jalab and Itoman Amla standing over the ball for this free kick. 3 players back for Concordia. It's Jalab, and that one's over. He's been sensational today. Jalab deserved to have a crack at it. Unfortunately, it sails high for number 10. 10 minutes to go in the game. Concordia enjoying a 3-0 lead. A low-stakes second half after the missed penalty by Altidore means that it's been smooth sailing since the 50th minute. And Goran plays it out wide. Mizran being watched by Ricardo Rina. And Goran, who despite the score has been a steady presence in the midfield for the Citadins. Yi. His pass, a poor one. Spicagna forward. Kalin trying to get to the ball. Couldn't do so, and it'll be a Concordia throw. Diop. Tubic to Villas. Tries a curling ball in the direction of Jalab. Couldn't find him. Nguerebanga. This pass back for Hugo Ray is put out of play by Jalab. Chance here for Kalin. Icing on the cake. Concordia with a perfect performance in their home opener. And Kalin, the cherry on top. It's been a beautiful day here for the Concordia Stingers. 4-0. And the UQAM Citadins have been well and thoroughly defeated this afternoon. What a moment for Christopher Kalin coming off the bench as he slots one behind Elliot Bouhour. 4-0. An explosion of goals for the Concordia Stingers. And what a fine outing it's been. A show of their quality and their mentality for this season. They're aspiring for big things. They have big goals and big plans, and a game like this really shows you that they're serious, they mean it, and they're here to play. Nguerebanga sees that ball go out, and it'll be a Concordia throw. Concordia men's soccer's next game is on Friday, the 12th of September, here at home against Montreal. So a big test for them in their 3rd game of the season. Concordia split the season series against Montreal last year, winning 1-0 away off a beautiful goal by Michael Valentino. A sensational screamer from long distance gave them the win at Sepsum, and then it was the Jeha show in the return leg where they lost 3-1. London Brown with the goal for the Stingers in that game. Tough tackle by Villas, and he's going to get a yellow card. Nguerebanga on the ground. Quite the collision here on the near side, right in front of the crowd. And this is so unfortunate in a 4-0 game to see an injury with 6 minutes left. Worst possible scenario, but hopefully Dylan Nguerebanga will be okay. He gets to his feet, by his own volition, having a word with the athletic trainer,
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the main applaudissements, s'il vous plaît.
and he'll be all right to continue. Villis gets booked. Hugo Ray. Mazren with a nice ball into the box. And Amla, unconvincing defending, puts it out for a corner. Can the Citadel spoil the clean sheet attempt by Tubic? Into the box, cleared away by Phelps. Mazran, who's been everywhere in the second half, gets it back. Mazran, still he goes, and 3 stingers in front of him, and it's Erman Amla to take it away. Jelab somehow keeps the ball going, but it finds a Citadel foot. Yula, Mezran, back for Yula. Making up his mind, plays it into the box. Lee is there, Altidore as well, and it's Amla to send it sky high and relieve the pressure. And Goran trying to get after Ricardo Rina. Christopher Kalin, the most recent goal scorer. Fumbles the ball in his feet, but still on he goes. And Jalab, who's had such a great performance today, gets taken down by Nguelibanga, and he wins the free kick. Bro. Specagna, back for Bro. Amadou Diop, very strong performance today. Gives the ball away on that one, but Jelab recuperates. Hugo Ray with the switch. Zakil Bro in the way. Etuman Amla. It's Manamla on the far side. Jalab tried to get it back to Amla, couldn't do so. Phelps getting involved. Yula gets taken down, and the referee will bring back the call after Lee got fouled. Christophe Dutart is not happy with the referee, and there is a booking for Jalab. Looks like one of the players on the bench as well, if he's not careful, is going to get booked. Bang, there it is. Does he have another one for the referee? It looks like he's going to keep it in his pocket. Oh, don't let me speak too soon now. And so Jalab gets a card, and so does that player on the bench. Frustration for the Citadel. It's been a difficult afternoon. What looked like a close game heading into halftime, only 1-0 for the Stingers, blew up to a 3-0 lead in only 5 minutes. A chance for the Citadel to maybe start a comeback attempt with the penalty that was skewed wide by Altidore. And that just ended the game. And since then, Christopher Kalin added to the lead. 4-0 is the score. That ball lofted into the box, and Tubic gets out to pick it up. few injuries here in the second half, so we might get 2 to 3 minutes of stoppage time. As we see the women's team for UQAM make their way onto the pitch on the left side of your screen. Kaliche. Amla, forward, Christopher Kalin. And no stoppage time needed. That will do it. 4-0 is your final. What an amazing performance by the Concordia Stingers, utterly destroying the Citadin, and they pick up their first 3 points of the season. Their next game, September 12th on Friday against Montreal here at home. A big test to see if they're really in it this year. My name's Colin van den Mele alongside Blake Saraga, our producer, and the boy Mo on the camera. That'll do it for this game. Stay tuned. In half an hour time, we have the women's soccer team playing the Citadin as well. Thank you so much for watching.